Next, let's explore the funding database here in OJAI. So the funding database is going to be found right here in your top left corner. And here is where you're going to find global opportunities to help you with your funding needs. And these come in all different sorts of types, from loans to grants to scholarships to fellowships and more. And so here you're able to find different community-based funding databases here that have been sent out from the community. You're able to look at them and research them. If you have access to them, you're able to go through those and then be able to apply for them as they're here. Now, if you have the ability to post funding sources, you can do that by going to your profile page, and then you would go here and where it would say funding. And what you want to do is first you'll be able to see any funding that you may have created, right? If you created one, you're able to click here and go to edit that funding, dispose of it. You're able to view the description and handle the application as well. But let's go ahead and create one. So here we have a funding database, and that we're going to go ahead and create by first filling in the title, description, the funding amount, any eligible locations. So they might be globally, or you might have a particular, might be country based or multiple countries. You want to pick what funding type you have. Is there a deadline? And then we're going to talk about the application URL. So let's first start by filling this out. All right, so what we did here is put the title. We want to put description. We put a funding amount. No need to put a $sign, currency sign. Eligible locations. I usually like to put global, or let's say it's in Afghanistan, Albania. Let's pick a couple of different ones. We chose, let's say it's a grant that's available. And let's say we just put the deadline. Now here you have a few options. The application URL is where we're going to go ahead and put where people want to apply to that. Now in terms of the application URL, that can be anything from a form that you have, or hey, it's a website you found, you want to put links in there. So you're able to sort of like do that. Once you've done that, you've put that application URL in, you're then going to be able to just hit create. And your new funding will be right here and ready for users to go ahead and use. So once you do that, anyone who's looking for that funding is able to go in. If you have access to the funding database, able to click it. It'll take them right to that application and give them that information that you have available, you have made available for that particular funding opportunity. The thing about it is that once they sort of click here and click open, it'll have the page for it. And here it'll have the status of it, if it's open, if it's currently closed, what the amount is, what are the eligible locations, who's eligible in order to apply for this. And then you'll be able to have options to either share that link for them to come back here and do it, or they can go directly to the funding page itself and do that. So that's how the funding database works. Quick and easy, simple to be able to find global funding opportunities for your project. Thank you.